digging graves in St. Petersburg, Russia's second city, for victims of COVID-19, a scene that's becoming more common. On Tuesday, the country reported the highest number of new coronavirus cases in Europe. And now there are disturbing questions over health workers who've raised the alarm about their working conditions.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Косякин Александр Александрович.
This video on Twitter shows Dr. Alexander Shulepov on the left and a colleague who's explaining how Shulepov had been forced to keep working despite having COVID-19. The colleague had previously criticised their hospital management for protective gear shortages and was questioned by police for allegedly spreading fake news. But another video made 3 days later, apparently at their hospital, seems to show Shulepov, by now being treated for the virus, retracting their complaints.
I feel all right. My temperature is not rising. My disease is asymptomatic. I have a runny nose. Otherwise, all is well. What we said was said when we were high on emotions.
On Saturday, according to local state television, quoting health officials, Shulepov fell from a second-floor window at the hospital. He's now reportedly in a critical condition in intensive care after suffering skull fractures. The same sources say he's the third Russian doctor to fall out of a window in the space of 10 days. The 2 others died. All 3 incidents, which are being investigated by law enforcement authorities, have prompted intense discussion in Russia about whistleblowers in the health system.
Everywhere we have a lot of problems. There are not enough hospitals. There are not enough doctors. We don't have enough medicine. We don't have enough equipment.
Across Russia, the number of recorded COVID-19 cases stands at more than 155,000, and officially the disease has killed almost 1,500 people. Moscow remains the country's worst-hit region, accounting for more than half of new cases, and here 90% of patients are younger than 65. Several cities remain on lockdown, and while much of Europe looks to ease restrictions, the Russian government says they'll stay in place until there's a vaccine. Nadim, Al Jazeera.